Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In part 2, we'll continue with the steps to achieve that light, crispy coating and flaky fish inside. Specialty additions, kicking up the flavor. While a basic beer batter is delicious on its own, adding a few extra spices can elevate the flavor profile. These additions should complement the fish and beer, not compete with them. A little bit goes a long way here. Consider these optional additions to enhance your batter. Paprika adds a mild, sweet, peppery note and a beautiful golden hue to your crust. Garlic powder offers a savory aroma and taste that pairs wonderfully with fish. Onion powder provides a subtle savory depth, similar to garlic powder, but with its own distinct character. A pinch of cayenne pepper. If you like a little heat, cayenne can add a very subtle kick without making the batter spicy. It just wakes up the flavors. When adding spices, mix them in with your dry ingredients before incorporating the wet ingredients. This ensures even distribution throughout the batter. Experiment with small amounts until you find your perfect blend. These additions can transform a simple batter into something truly memorable, making your Alaskan fish even more delightful. Frying techniques for a flawless finish. Frying food can seem intimidating, but with the right approach, you will achieve that coveted golden brown crispness every time. This section will walk you through the deep frying process, from picking the best oil and getting the temperature just right, to handling the fish and serving up your perfect batch. We will focus on making sure your Alaskan cod or halibut comes out consistently golden and wonderfully crispy. Oil selection and temperature matters. Choosing the right oil is the first crucial step for perfect deep frying. Not all oils are created equal when it comes to high heat. You need an oil with a high smoke point. This means it can get very hot before it starts to burn and break down, which can impart unpleasant flavors to your food. Here are some of the best oils for deep frying fish. Canola oil. A popular choice because it is affordable, has a neutral flavor, and a high smoke point. Vegetable oil. This is often a blend of oils and works well for frying due to its high smoke point and mild taste. Peanut oil offers a slightly nutty flavor and an even higher smoke point, making it excellent for achieving a crisp crust. Maintaining the correct oil temperature is absolutely critical. You want your oil to be consistently between 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. A good deep fry thermometer is your best friend here. If the oil is too hot, the outside of your fish will burn quickly, turning dark brown before the inside has a chance to cook through. This results in a raw interior and an overly dark, bitter crust. If the oil is too cold, your fish will absorb too much oil, becoming greasy and soggy instead of crisp. The batter will not set properly, and you will end up with a heavy, unappetizing result. Keeping the oil in this ideal temperature range ensures the batter cooks quickly to a crisp, golden shell while the fish inside steams gently to flaky perfection. The proper dunk and fry. Once your oil is at the right temperature, it is time to fry. Proper technique here ensures even coating and perfectly cooked fish. Coat the fish. Start by gently patting your fish fillets dry with paper towels. This helps the batter stick better. Then, dredge each piece of fish lightly in a bit of flour before dipping it into your beer batter. This pre-flour step creates a better surface for the wet batter to adhere to. Dip evenly. Submerge the fish completely into the batter, letting any excess drip off for a few seconds. You want a good, even coating without too much buildup. Lower gently. Carefully place each battered fillet into the hot oil. Avoid simply dropping it, as this can cause hot oil to splash. Lower it away from you to minimize splashes. Cooking time. Cooking times will vary slightly depending on the thickness of your fish. For Alaskan cod, which is typically thinner, fry for about 3-5 minutes per side, or until golden brown and cooked through. For Alaskan halibut, which is usually thicker and meatier, Expect to fry for 5 to 7 minutes per side. Look for signs of doneness. The fish is perfectly cooked when the crust is a beautiful golden brown and the interior is flaky when tested with a fork. A crucial tip: do not overcrowd your fryer. Frying too many pieces at once will drop the oil temperature significantly, leading to soggy, poorly cooked fish. Fry in batches, leaving plenty of space between each piece, to maintain consistent oil temperature and ensure every piece gets equally crispy. Draining and serving, the final touches. The last step before enjoying your perfectly fried fish is essential for preventing sogginess. After removing the fish from the hot oil, do not let it sit directly on paper towels. Instead, transfer the crispy fillets to a wire rack placed over a few layers of paper towels. The wire rack allows air to circulate around the fish, letting excess oil drip away while keeping the crust crisp. Paper towels alone can trap steam, making the bottom of your fish soggy. Once drained, your Alaskan beer battered fish is ready to be served hot. Elevate your meal with classic accompaniments. Malt vinegar, a traditional favorite that adds a tangy kick. Tartar sauce, creamy and zesty, it is a perfect partner for fried fish. You can buy it pre-made or easily whip up your own with mayonnaise, pickles, capers, and fresh herbs. Lemon wedges, a squeeze of fresh lemon brightens the flavors and cuts through any richness. Sides, complete your meal with classic fish and chips pairings like a generous portion of crispy fries or a fresh, crunchy coleslaw. Enjoy your flawless, crispy, and flavorful Alaskan beer battered fish. Creating Alaskan beer battered fish, whether cod or halibut, brings a truly rewarding experience to your kitchen. You've now mastered selecting the ideal fish, perfecting a crisp batter, and frying it all to a golden finish. There's real satisfaction in transforming simple ingredients into a meal that rivals any seafood shack. Don't hesitate to personalize your batter recipe. Try different light beers for subtle flavor changes or experiment with extra spices to find your signature blend. The beauty of this dish lies in its quality ingredients and the joy of a homemade meal. Share your crispy creations with family and friends and savor the taste of the last frontier. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.